Welcome back, everybody, to episode number 2 of our My Team career mode. We're going to be in Saudi Arabia. I haven't raced around Saudi Arabia much on the F1 2021 game, and this is the first time on F1 22. So I guess I'll see how well I'm going to do. I'm going to do quite a bit of practice just to prepare for the Grand Prix, and it will probably be similar to the first episode. We'll probably be fighting around P16, P17, P18, but in Formula 1 you never know. Maybe a safety car comes out and all of a sudden the race is blown wide open. But we're going to head into some practice and see if we can get more used to the track, or maybe get a setup which will suit our car. Oh my gosh, we're on an absolute flyer here in Jeddah's lap. But we are in the Q2, getting P9. Look at that, half a second away, or 7/10 away from the drop zone. Theo Porcher qualifying P19, and now Pierre Gasly says he didn't even set a time. So I don't know what happened there, but into Q2 we go. What a lap. Oh, we found more time there. That was very wide. That was very wide indeed. It was better than before, but we've lost a lot of time in that one corner by itself in both laps. We have a chance to make it into Q3 for the first time in our career. The car just wouldn't turn enough in that final corner. We're losing it all the way down to the line. We're almost 4/10 up on our time. We hit it all. It looks like we're in Q3. I think I just got into P9. We have. Come on. It's not been the best lap so far. We almost have to push it now. There's again a little wide through there. We're going to kind of push this car if we want to put it in P9. How much can we squeeze out in this final lap to try and out-qualify Zhou Guanyu in the Alfa Romeo? It's not bad through there at all. Might have gained some time back that we need. It's all about this last corner. Where are we going to brake? Can we brake at the right time to put this car P9 on the grid? We brake as late as possible. We hit the apex. Coming out, we don't touch the wall. It's not a bad exit at all. Is it going to be enough for P9 for the Jeddah Grand Prix? Yes, it is. It's a 30.3. What a lap that is. Let's have a look where everybody is. Leclerc on pole with Sainz behind. So it's a Ferrari 1-2. We're down in P9, which was unbelievable qualifying session from us. And Theo Porcher is starting P19. So not too great from him. Everybody seems to be on the soft tyre. We are not going to start on the medium. Otherwise, we'll just be eaten up by everybody. So we'll start on the soft, we'll switch to the medium. Maybe we go that extra lap just to do the overcut. We know that the tyres do get very cold, and I think the overcut is the move on this.
Okay, good parking there, mate. Now we need to make sure we get a great launch as the race starts.
Not bad placement. We've got it pointing towards Ocon in the inside.
Now be patient and watch for those lights.
Hopefully give him a little narrow run into turn 1. Maybe we can jump the Alpine. Here we are in Jeddah. 5 red lights, and away we go. And can we get a decent start? It's not a bad start at all. And yes, we are almost alongside Esteban Ocon. We've got to be careful not to run into the back of Fernando Alonso. The two Alpines are going side by side right ahead of us. And now Zhou Guanyu wants to get involved and try and get a move done past us, but we do not let that happen. We cement our place in P9 for now. As Zhou Guanyu do not look for a move around the outside there, as we almost go flying into the Alpines. But somehow we've avoided damage, and we are stuck behind Esteban Ocon. So decent start, no damage on the car, and we're in P9, so we're still in a points scoring position. after the first couple of turns, but Zhou Guanyu might fancy it. Go at us now, coming down into the hairpin. And this is a fast hairpin. This isn't a slow hairpin. It's a fast hairpin. He's going to try and go round the outside. No way is he going to stick this. We give him the room, but we stay ahead for now. And so a good start to the race for us. I think the main thing was not to lose a position and to try and hold on to this P9. But we are getting bombarded by the Alfa Romeo. He is not letting go one bit. He is all over the back of us trying to find a way through. But please do not make a dive at any of these corners up here. The Alpines up ahead are battling, which is going to help us slowly catch up. But wow, what a start this is.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
Thank you, thank you. We can stay in the car's DRS window up ahead. It looks as though the cars behind us are fighting, which is absolutely perfect for a race, especially as we're in point scoring position currently. So if they keep fighting, we can get DRS, stay with these cars up ahead. We can pull away from that group. It looks as though Esteban Ocon is slowly losing touch with that group up ahead. Oh, as we get a big snap there.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Wonder, is there something wrong with Ocon's car? He is losing touch with the group ahead. Maybe we could capitalise from this. I don't know if there is anything wrong with his car, but it is really helping us stay within DRS because he's not getting DRS from the cars up ahead. No, Norris. This is absolutely perfect. This is just what we want. P9 would be an unbelievable result. So 4.5 seconds right now is very nice. You can see the tyres are going off. That's why we are falling back so far. But we are coming into the pits. I actually do not know the pit lane here. That's not very good. I don't know how fast to go in, where the pit limiter is. Oh, it's right here. Okay. We have to take it a bit safe there. The last thing we want is a 5-second penalty as cars up ahead also come in. We're going to try and time this to perfection.
Mateo's coming in for his stop now.
And it's a very good time. So 2.5 seconds is the time limit, and we come out behind the Alpine. Obviously, we've got to be careful now on these tyres. Don't want to come out too quick. Where do we come out compared to the cars behind? It doesn't look like anybody is out, so it's the cars behind are going to be the ones also in a pit stop trying to warm up their tyres. So now a lot of the others that come into the pits are into the pits. Oh, Lando Norris is now into the pits. He might actually come out ahead of us here as we go a little bit deep. Oh, I was hoping he would come out ahead of Zhou Guanyu. If he would have, that would have been perfect for us. But he comes out behind. He's going to be on cold tyres. He shouldn't be able to stay with me and Zhou Guanyu this quickly. Look how close we are getting to the walls. Really pushing the limits to try and pull a bit of a gap from the Alpha behind. We won't have anything to defend with towards the end of the Grand Prix. Look how close he is now. He's going to get past us down here. So maybe we let him get past and then we'll get him down the pit straight with the DRS that we get. So they're going to Zhou Guanyu around the outside.
He might make a mistake.
Looks fairly straightforward. We just need a good exit. He gets a bit squabbly on the exit. We're not going to use any ERS. We're going to see if the DRS will help us enough to get back past him, but it doesn't look like it is going to. The DRS is only starting to kick in now. We're going to go for a move down the inside on Zhou Guanyu. We can't brake late enough. We're going to have to stay behind the Alfa Romeo for now. So a little frustrating, and it does look like he has a little bit more speed than us. So we are right in his tail. We might be able to get him down the pit straight. Look how close we are. We are steaming up onto the back of the Alfa Romeo. We just need a good exit here. Can we get a good enough exit? We're going to use up some of our ERS now, plus the DRS. Now we let off on the ERS because we think we'll be able to get side by side. By the time of the chicane, we're going to go down the inside of the Alfa Romeo. Oh, we're going to be able to make it stick. Oh, he's hit us. He has absolutely just turned into me there. What was that all about? That was absolutely disgusting. Hold on a second. I need to watch this. I can't keep racing without watching. What has just happened here? He had plenty of room to watch it from his view. He just turned into us like we're not there. What is that? That is disgusting driving. Let's look at it from a broadcast point of view. We make a dive down the inside. We are side by side coming into the corner. He just turns into me. This AI, he just turned into me like I wasn't there. But we still make the pass anyway. I mean, there's aggressive, and then there's just craziness. And as we come back, he's looking for a move down the inside that forces us wide off the track. It is all going on. That's going to give him the rundown before the pit straight. Zhou Guanyu is going to go flying back past. Can we get DRS? If we could time this perfectly, we might be able to. He goes around the outside. Zhou Guanyu, he's got off. He's got off. He's locked up big time. We're going to take DRS for the pit straight, which is very nice. Zhou Guanyu is not going to get DRS. He's going to get eaten up by the McLaren and the Haas. This is absolutely carnage and absolutely perfect for us. As they come flying into the chicane, I thought I might have got taken out there, but we are fighting like crazy for these 2 points. We've saved up a bit of ERS for this final lap to defend like absolute crazy. There's a yellow flag, I think that's behind. I wish it was in front, but it was behind. Kevin Magnussen is now, he's going to have a look down the inside. I don't think he's going to have the speed. We've gone way too deep. We've had to cut over the chicane. We're going to hold on position for now. There's questions whether we should give that back, but no, we will not. We will keep racing. The FIA haven't said anything, but we've got Magnussen all over the back of us right now. We've got to try and hold him off with the 3/4 of a lap to go. It doesn't matter how fast we go into the corners, it's how fast we get out of them. But Magnussen gets a fantastic exit as a rundown into this long left-hand hairpin. Can we stay ahead? We give him the room around the outside. He backs out of it, and up we go. Staying into P9. He is all over the back of us. He's going to have a move around the outside here. There's no move that happens here. The AI is very aggressive. They're making moves everywhere. There's been a spin. There's been a spin from Lando Norris. We're fighting side by side with Magnussen. Magnussen's got P9. We've dropped down to P10. Lando Norris has taken a spin. There's another DRS zone where we could get that P9 back. It's not bad exit, but it's not great. Kevin Magnussen is absolutely flying up ahead. We're going to have DRS all the way down here, and then probably at the pit straight as well. Can we get close enough for a dive down the inside on Kevin Magnussen? We think about it. Oh, we've hit him. We've hit him. We're going to have to give that place back. I'm not going to take it. We're going to take P10. I thought about a dive down the inside, then we went for the in-between. But P10 is going to be, at least we take 1 point home with us. I couldn't go P9 after hitting him out of the way. But what crazy end to the Grand Prix. Lando Norris must have spun by hitting the back of Kevin Magnussen, because I don't think he hit the back of me. But we're taking a 1 point back home with us after a fantastic qualifying performance, really, which has given us that 1 point. It was an absolutely crazy race here in Saudi Arabia, and a race where we pick up our first points of the season in only the second race of the season. Charles Leclerc winning the race. It was a Ferrari 1-2, making those 1-2 in qualifying work perfectly for him. P10 for us, a great result, just inside the points after fantastic battling with Kevin Magnussen, Guanyu Zhou, and Lando Norris, who spun and ended up coming P22. Our teammate only managing P20. Let's hope he kept it out the wall, so we won't have to pay extra for the damage. Looking at the standings, you can see P12 in the drivers' standings, but in the constructors, that 1 point is very, very important. Puts us ahead of AlphaTauri, Aston Martin, McLaren, and tied with Williams. And these points are going to add up throughout the season, and we want to try and finish probably in the top 8. I would say would be a good result for our first season. If you guys are excited for this series and are ready to keep watching and watch more fantastic races like that, go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Even if it's one extra person every week, I'll really appreciate it. But I will see you guys later. Peace.